Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing really well. So for today's video I have got another haul video for you, which is really exciting, and this haul is quite special because it's from a store that I don't get to go to very often because there isn't one near me, and it is a little bit more on the expensive side, but all the products are really special and all the things I've got to show you are really cool. So today's video is an Anthropologie haul. Yay! Yeah, so basically when I was in London I went to Anthropologie with my mum and my godmum as well, and we treated ourselves to some new homeware bits, and I've had them wrapped up in the bag since I got back from London, which was a while ago now, just so I could film this video, because I wanted to keep them all wrapped up so they were all safe and didn't break or anything like that. So yeah, I've got the bag down there off camera. So if you want to see what I got, keep watching, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Here we go. Here it is. We have a big bag which is actually quite heavy. Yeah, that's what we're dealing with, my friends. This right here. So there's a mixture of things, but most of it is kitchenware, so I'm just going to dive on in with that and just get started. I am going to pull things out at random because it's been a while since we were there, and everything's wrapped up like so. So I have no idea which things are which because I don't know. There's no label saying this is blah blah blah. So I'm just going to pull them out at random. We'll see what we've got. Start with this one. Yeah, they wrap them up for us. This is what they look like when they're wrapped. So yeah, start with this one. It's like opening past the parcel or opening presents on Christmas Day. This is wicked. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I know what this is. Okay, so first thing we've got, which I love very much, is this. So this is like a little, I think it's like a tumbler, like a drinks cup type thing. Yeah, microwave and dishwasher safe. So in case anyone's interested, this is microwave and dishwasher safe. So that's good. Anyway, so this is like, it's like a tumbler type thing, so you have like drinks in it and stuff. There's a little like J engraved on it there, which I'm so obsessed with. Like, this is like, what I love about Anthropologie is they have so many things which are like alphabet customized, if that makes sense. So there's like A to Z in everything, so you just like, you can find your own letter and it's like kind of personalized, if that makes sense. Like initials and alphabet things. I am a sucker for that and I absolutely love it, and Anthropologie are like the queens of it. Because the problem for me is that my name doesn't come up very often. It's like whenever I was a kid and there was like those like the books or like the coasters or like things you had as a kid with your name on, like the lunchbox stickers, for example. My name was never there. They had like Jess and Jane and like Jack and Jake, I think. They never had my name. Yeah, so kudos to my parents for picking a really fucking unusual name that never gets printed by standard corporations and businesses. Anyway, so the fact that Anthropologie do the initials and alphabet things, it just means that everyone can find something that feels a little bit more personal, because it's not subject to a list of names, of a list of like, I don't know, 50 names. This is what it looks like. This is the J one. There was a range of colours depending on the letter, so they're not all the same. It's just the fact that J is like this gorgeous like light blue and purple toned one. Some of them were more pinky and peachy tone and some of them were more blue tone, so I think it just depends on the letter that you're after as to which one you get. But I absolutely love this and I can't wait to use this to have drinks out of, or just to have like water in, just to make taking my medication a bit more fun if I've got like a fancy glass to have it in. So yeah, absolutely love that. I'll try and link it in the description box if I can find it. And this was £10, so in terms of Anthropologie, that's quite good. because some of the things in there can be a bit obscene price wise, but yeah, this was £10. I'm really, really happy with it. Okay, so I'm going to pull out another thing that's been wrapped up. I'll go for this one. It's like the lottery. I have no idea what I'm going to get, but woohoo, makes it more fun. So, oh, okay. This round of Pass the Parcel is a very, very good round. I'm very happy. Okay, so the next thing we've got, yeah, fun fact about me, I have an obsession with mugs. Basically, I'm a hoarder of mugs. I have a mug for every occasion. I have a big mug for when I'm really thirsty and want a nice big mug of tea if I'm freezing cold. I've got like specific mugs that look pretty in pictures, and I've got mugs that are good for pouring like out if I have hot milk on the stove. Some mugs just are easier to pour into. I have a mug for every type of occasion. So, no surprise that because Anthropologie do the prettiest mugs in the universe, I bought another mug. So yeah, I got this one. Again, like the little like this that I just showed you. This is another alphabet initial thing that Anthropologie do. So this is obviously the J mug. But all of these have the same initial design, like with the flower thingy going on here, with the black handle and then like the gold and black going around the top. So they all have the same like outline design, but then it's just like whatever letter is in the middle is how it changes. Again, they've got these from A through to Z. They were all there when I was there. And oh, it's just, this feels quite grown up. Like some mugs I've had Mickey Mouse mugs in the past, or like ones from like Jack Wills and all kinds of places. I've had mugs from everywhere. But this one feels quite sophisticated and feels quite grown up to me. Even though I am basically mentally a 6-year-old because I'm just the biggest child ever. Yeah, but this feels quite grown up to me. So I will be using this mug, having my tea in it, and living under the illusion that I have got my shit together and I am not a child. So works for me. Fake it till you make it, my friends. So yeah, this mug was £8. So in terms of Anthropologie, that's really, really good. £8 is not bad for a mug, and I think some of the ones like in John Lewis or M&S are like way more than that, and they're not like personalized like with the letters and initials and stuff. So I think £8 for a mug's really good, and it's pretty good size. Like if I show you the inside, it's not small. Like you can have a decent cup of tea in it. So yeah, and then there's like the flower design like right at the bottom. I hope you can see that on camera. I don't know if it's picking it up properly, but yeah, the little flower thing is in the bottom of the mug as well. And then that's like the other side. Probably should show you that, shouldn't I? So yeah, woo, it's twinkling against the light a little bit. So yeah, that's that mug, £8. I'll try and link it in the description box if I can find it, but don't hate me if your letter is like out of stock or anything. Because things like this are generally really popular. So yeah, that's that mug. I absolutely love it, and I cannot wait to have a nice big mug of tea in this tonight. With this mug though, so yeah, like I said, it's £8, but I should just mention as well before I move on to the next thing, it says that it's hand wash recommended. So don't go putting this in your dishwasher, because there is the risk that the impacts of using it in the dishwasher, it could break, which would be like absolutely gutting, especially if you haven't got an Anthropologie like round the corner. Like if you live in London, like you can just pop into Central, but like for a lot of people, especially like Midlands upwards, they're pretty few and far between. So just bear that in mind if you're going to get this. It does say on the bottom on the little sticker there that it's hand wash recommended. So I wouldn't put it in the dishwasher, and I probably wouldn't put it in the microwave either if it's saying that, because I can't find a sticker on it that says it's microwave safe. So just to bear that in mind, if you do want to pick this up, just bear in mind that it's probably like not dishwasher friendly and not microwave friendly either. I would just stay away from both of them just to be safe, because you don't want to break this beautiful mug. Okay, so there's one more thing in here that's wrapped up, so let's go for that. But yeah, one more thing that's wrapped. I think I can guess what this might be now because we've had the other two. So I might be wrong, but we'll see. I think I know what this might be. Didn't mean for that to rhyme. That was totally unintentional. This is what I thought it was. Okay. Oh, right. Now, this next thing that I've got to show you, there's a bit of a story time that goes with it. So, one of my favourite things to eat these days is a smoothie bowl or an acai bowl if I've got the stuff to make one. Everyone knows, like on Instagram, that smoothie bowls in general are probably one of the most Instagrammable foods or breakfast things that you can possibly get when they're like decorated all fancy with like fruit and chia seeds and all the rest of it. But I love making smoothie bowls at home because I can make them dairy free, which means I'm having a very special breakfast that's not gonna hurt me inside or cause me any pain. So basically, when I was in Anthropologie, I saw the cutest bowl ever, and I thought, you know what, that would be really nice if I could have a special bowl just to have my smoothie bowls in, and it can have like a one purpose thing, and it can be like my smoothie bowl, and it can just be like a special bowl. Anyway, so this is the bowl that I got. I'm hoping you can see this because the lighting's playing up today in my room for some reason. But yeah, so it's this iridescent, like pearly kind of toned bowl. You probably can't see it very well, so I'll try and explain the colours. So you've got like an off-white kind of colour on the bottom, and then there's like pink and purple and lilac tones going around that part of the bowl, and then at the top it's like yellow, like an almost like, I want to say magnolia, like the good old magnolia paint that everyone used to paint their living room in like the 90s and noughties. But yeah, it's like, I don't want to say yellow, but it's like cream almost around the top. So you've got like the lilac tones there, and like peachy pink there, and then like, I want to say that even though it's off-white, it looks kind of like, it's like a blue tinge to it almost. But it's got like an iridescent vibe to it, like pearlescent, iridescent, that kind of thing. I'm probably saying that wrong, I'm making words up, but anyway, if anyone knows, just correct me below. But yeah, that's the inside of it. So I'm trying to get the best way in the light to show you it, but yeah, so that's what it looks like inside. It's a good size, like it's not huge, but it's not really tiny. Like my cereal bowl that I've also got from Anthropologie, which I've had for years, is quite small because with cereal I don't like a lot of it, otherwise I just get bored really quickly, and my attention span is like a fish when it comes to cereal. So I have a really small bowl, which is also from Anthropologie. But with the smoothie bowl, I wanted one that was a bit bigger, because if it's too small, you haven't got much space to decorate with it. So yeah, this is now going to be my smoothie bowl. And yeah, I am officially christening it that in this video, which makes me very, very happy. So yeah, that's that. Anyway, boring parts, which are also the important parts. You can microwave it, and it is dishwasher safe. So it's microwave safe and dishwasher safe, which is really, really good. So you could also use this for things like porridge or Weetabix. I know people have Weetabix hot, or like hot porridge or soup maybe. So you can put it in the microwave and it won't break, which is really good. And also like dishwasher, I will probably hand wash it. I can't get to grips with the dishwasher we have downstairs. I just can't hack it. It's just too confusing. There's too many buttons and too many things that look the same, and I'm like, nah. So I probably will hand wash it personally, but you can put it in the dishwasher. It says it's dishwasher safe on the bottom, so that's good. And most importantly, in fact, this was £10. So again, not extortionate, to be fair, considering you're getting like a handmade pretty as hell bowl, which isn't tiny. Like, it is pretty big. Like on camera you probably can't see it very well, but like if I put it next to my head, like it's not tiny. Like it is. There you go, there's the bottom, that's my head. So that's like a side-by-side comparison in some respects. So yeah, and then I don't know if you can see like inside, but like you've got like the painted like detail around the edge of that as well, which is just so pretty. So yeah, pretty little bowl, which I probably don't need, but I wanted to have purely for acai and smoothie bowl purposes. So yeah, this is going to get a lot of use and a lot of love because yeah, I have a weakness for smoothie bowls. So yeah, or even if I don't use it for smoothie bowls, I will definitely use it for like porridge and soup and that in the winter because it's so pretty. So yeah, that's that one. I'll try and link it in the description box if I can find it. And I think they had some other coloured ones as well that look similar. So if you're not a fan of all these light pastel tones, I think there was a darker version, but I might be wrong. There might have been a different thing, but they have so many bowls, so I'll just link this one, but you can always browse the website yourself if you want to have a look for something different. Okay, so those are all the wrapped up fragile things. I've still got 3 more things to show you, so I'm going to get on with the next thing. Yeah, these are just like loose in the bag. They didn't need to be wrapped up or anything. So the next thing that we've got, again, it's another kitchen item, but are we surprised? It's this. So this is actually a tea towel of all things, which I appreciate is so random, but I was obsessed with like the design of this. It's probably a bit creasy, you can't see it, but what it says on it, it says pumpkin spice and everything nice, which for this time of year is just absolutely perfect. And when I saw this in the store, I was like, I cannot leave without this. Like, autumn's approaching, and I mean, when I was there and like in London, like I was like, autumn's near, it's next month, like I need this towel in my life. So yeah, I bought myself a tea towel because I'm a bit of an idiot, really, to be honest. Didn't really need a tea towel, we have plenty, but it's pretty and I love pumpkin spice. Yeah, pumpkin spice lattes are my weakness, and I just love autumn, and just these colours, they just speak to me, like the orange and the gold and burgundy. It just speaks to me. I'm just an absolute sucker for autumn and this time of year. So yeah, got a tea towel, and there's like a really nice, like the pattern goes like all the way around the edge as well, so it's not just like on the one section, there is pattern like all the way around. So you've got like leaves, like orange and yellow tone leaves going around the edge, like what happens to the trees in fall. So it's really cute. So it goes all the way around that like pattern. Let me open it out so you can see how big it is. So it is pretty big. Like you are getting a lot of quite a lot of fabric. Like most of my tea towels, I say my tea towels, our tea towels in this house, a lot of them are nowhere near this big. I mean, you can't even I can't even fit it all on camera, but yeah. So it's a little bit of a beast in terms of size. Like it, you know, it's not little. And Anthropologie, I'm not messing around. That's that tea towel. I'm absolutely obsessed. They had so many cute ones. Like there was this one, but I thought, seeing as pumpkin spice season was pretty much nearly here when I was there, and it is here now, yay, I thought that one was just the most appropriate one to get because I didn't know when I'd next be in Anthropologie. So yeah, the pumpkin spice vibes drew me in again, and yeah, what can I say, I'm just very happy about it. But they had so many different designs. That there was some with cats on, there was some with flowers on, there was an avocado one which I nearly did get, but I changed my mind at the last minute and went for the pumpkin spice one. But there was so many different designs, some more grown up and sophisticated, and then some like this for just absolute children like me. So yeah, I am obsessed. I can't wait to use this. Like, I can't wait to use it, but then part of me is like, I don't want to use it because I don't want to wreck it because it's just too pretty. But I probably will end up using it very soon. So anyway, boring things. This was £16, so I think this might be the second most expensive thing I got. Yeah, it is. So this is the second most expensive thing that I got, which, I mean, £16 is quite pricey for a tea towel. I appreciate that, but I mean, pumpkin spice season only comes once a year, and I don't know about you, but I only tend to buy homeware things from like late August onwards, if that makes sense, in a year. Like, I don't really think to buy homeware in the summer because you're too busy like in beer gardens or at festivals or on holiday or anything, or things like that. You don't really think to buy like tea towels unless like your like standard ones, like Frey or like Rip or anything like that. I don't really think to buy homeware like in the summer months. I just don't really think about it. I always feel like homeware and cozy like homeware bits are more of a winter thing, so I didn't mind splashing out on it this time of year because, well, it's probably going to be a one-off. Like, I doubt this would be a thing next year, So yeah, I just jumped at the chance and I am very, very happy. And even though my bank account was like, what the fuck are you doing? Personally, I'm just chuffed. So yeah, I'm going to end the tea towel talk there before you all get bored to tears. So I've got one more kitchen based thing to show you. And this is probably the most childish thing in this entire haul. Probably, yeah, more childish than the tea towel that I just showed you. Yeah, what can I say? So, one last kitchen thing. It's not wrapped or anything. It's just loose. And it's this. It's a spatula and a like cookie cutter set. Like you get them as like a set. They had this one, which is like the pumpkin one, obviously. And then you know the mug that I showed you before? They had a spatula and cookie cutter set in this design. But the cookie cutter was an Eiffel Tower, which was just so cute. I nearly did get that one to match like my mug and be all like coordinated and have my life together. But apparently anything with a pumpkin on I want to buy, so I bought the pumpkin one. So yeah, it's like a wooden handle, and then this is silicone, which is really good because when you're cooking and like mixing in bowls and stuff, silicone spatulas I find are the best for like getting mixture like off the edge of the bowl, and it just glides around. They're just really, I just think these kind of spatulas are just the best ones personally for cooking with and everything. So yeah, I'll bring it close so you can have like a good look at it. So there's all different types of pumpkins on, which is just so cute. Oh, I love it so much. And then I've still got them attached because I didn't want to take it off in case it like dented or anything. But hopefully you can see that. So you've got like the little top of the pumpkin there, and then that's the bottom obviously, and it's just such a cute little cookie cutter. And the child in me just came alive, and I was like, I need it. Like, where else am I going to find a pumpkin shaped cookie cutter? Like, I'm sorry, that's just the coolest thing ever. And the fact they came as a set as well, like, this is the perfect like fall thing. Like, I just love this time of year. It just makes me so happy. But something like this, I'll try and link it in the description box, but something like this, if someone's got a birthday coming up in September or October, possibly November as well, because who cares, it's not properly winter yet. So anyway, if someone's got a birthday coming up, or like a special thing like graduation, or I don't know, I'm trying to think, like an anniversary or something like that, this could be a really cute gift to get someone. This was £10 by the way, so not that expensive at all for a spatula and the cookie cutter, because you get both of them for that price, because they're like joined together on the back. They come as a set. So it's £10 for both of them, which I think is actually quite good. So if you split that in two, that's £5 for each thing. And some cookie cutters are way more than that. They get really expensive about it. So yeah, pumpkin cookie cutter and a pumpkin spatula, because I am trash for pumpkins and basically anything to do with autumn. But also, and this is probably the best part about this, on the back, on this little like card that the cookie cutter's attached to, kind of, even though it's kind of coming off, on the back here, there's a recipe for soft glazed pumpkin cookies. So they give you a recipe to use the utensils with, which is just like the cutest idea ever. I didn't even realise until after I bought it that the recipe was on the back, so for me it was just the perfect bonus. So yeah, it tells you everything you need, like so for the cookies, like all the ingredients you need and everything you need. And then there's like a glaze as well, and that's on there. And then they've even put the instructions on. Like, I'm sorry, but that is just the cutest shit ever, and I'm a sucker for that kind of thing, and that just makes me smile. Like, that's so sweet. So you get the utensils, but then they give you a recipe to use them with, so you can actually just get on with it and use them without thinking, what can I use with a pumpkin cookie cutter? Which is just so cute. Oh, I'm definitely going to try and make these at some point. Like, pumpkin everything. Pumpkin spice, pumpkin pie, pumpkin cookies. Yeah. I just love pumpkin flavoured things, apparently. Pumpkin candles as well. How could I forget? So, yeah. that's that. Probably the most childish thing in this haul, but probably the most fun. Because obviously food related. What's not to like? So yeah, that's that. I'm very, very happy with it. I'll try and link it in the description box, and it was £10, so pretty affordable in my opinion. Okay, so we are down to the final thing in this haul already, which I absolutely can't believe. So this thing is not a kitchen thing. This I bought because I am going back to university very soon. I say that as I'm filming this video. By the time this video goes up, I will probably be in the full swing of the first semester already. But I needed a planner because I like to have a planner at uni so I can put in things like when I've got to be at work, or if I've got any events now that I am like a blogger that gets invited to events, which is so exciting, that I need somewhere to put like when I'm working, when I've got events, or people's birthdays, so I don't forget to like get cards and send them on time, and or like if I've got deadlines or essays that are due in, or exams or coursework due, things like that. But I learned like when I didn't have a planner in the first term, I really, really struggled to remember everything that was expected of me when things were due in. And there's only so much that a phone can actually do. So I have splashed out. This is the most expensive thing in this haul. This was £24 at full price. Yeah, I nearly dropped it. Oops. This was £24, but I think when I bought this, they said to me if I like give them my email address for like a newsletter thingy, I could get 10% off it. So I got it for like £21 something instead. So I got a little bit of discount because I don't think Anthropologie do student discount. I might be wrong, but I've never ordered from them online while I've been a student, so I've had no like reason to do it, or like I just haven't like experienced that yet. So they might do, but I don't think they do. So but it's so worth it, and I didn't mind splashing out on it because I know that I'm gonna need it basically, and I know that down the line I'm gonna thank myself for getting a really good planner that I can keep everything in, so I can keep my head screwed on and I'm not thinking like when is that essay due in, or have I got a free day today, or what have I got to do, so I can keep my life in it. And hopefully keep my sanity under control and not go loopy like I did last year. So anyway, that's the backstory for it. Let's actually show you the damn thing. So this is the front. So it's ring binded down the edge, which I love because it means that you don't get like the frayed edges. Like it just keeps it all nice and solid there. And then it's a leather case, so it's leather covered on the front and on the back as well. It's leather on both. That probably is one of the reasons why it's expensive, but I just think it looks so nice and so classy and grown up and sophisticated. Like you walked in with that on your hand and it looks quite grown up. So yeah, that's the front. So it's 2020 agenda, and then around the top there it says the best is yet to come, which I think is a really cute quote, and I'm a sucker for cute quotes anyway. But one thing I like about this planner is that it's August 2019 to December 2020, so I can literally start using it straight away. I haven't got to wait until January, until the second semester, to start using it, so I can literally just use it now basically, which is really, really good. So I'll talk you through it. So on here, which is another reason why it's probably expensive but really, really good, there's all these different stickers going down. So some of them, like there's party, birthday, meeting, bills due, vacation, all different stickers going down there. I think there's one page of those, and you get 4 of each sticker, each type, which is really good because then say like on my birthday, for example, I could pick the birthday one out, like peel the birthday one off and stick it on my birthday. And then say like for my mum's birthday, I could pick another birthday one off and stick it on there. And I just think the stickers are just a really fun way of organising it instead of having to like hand write everything in, and it's all good. Or like if I am going on holiday, I could put a travel one in, or if I've got a doctor's appointment, which they do come up frequently, which really is a pain in the ass, I could put the appointment one on that particular day when I've got a doctor's appointment, so it's just a nice reminder that sticks out. And then the same again, there's more stickers there. So if you run out of the word ones, you can use the symbol ones. So there's an airplane, there's a love heart, there's a dollar one, there's a movie ticket one, there's a palm tree one, there's a birthday cake one, and you get 8 of each type of these ones. So you can always use these ones instead of the word ones if you run out, or vice versa, or if you just prefer these ones. And then you've got 2019 in there, like a month view, like a small month view with all the dates and like what day it is and everything. And you've got the same for 2020 on the flip side. And then you've got a contact sheet, which is really good. So like you can put addresses like that you use a lot. So I could put my home address, my mom's contact details, my godmom, my dad, my stepdad, that type thing. I can just keep all their details, or like my place of work. I will probably will put work on here as well, because you never know when you might need it. So you can put all your key contacts on one page, and they're all together, and you can just look at it. If you ever need a number or an email or an address for anything, they're all there. And then this is the key part, which I realise this is probably taking ages, but I'm just really excited and want to show it you. So you've got that. So that's August, which obviously is over. That's the cover sheet for each month, and each month is the same. So each month of the year has a different cover sheet with a different quote on it, I think. Yeah. So this is October. I'll show you October because October's my birthday month, my favourite month of the year, and Halloween. Duh. So it says number 10, October 2019, and then underneath it says the best way to predict the future is to create it. So it's full of motivational quotes, which is just so cute, and I'm obsessed with that quote. Oh my god. So you've got the cover sheet there, and each month has like a little divider going down. So if you wanted to, say if I booked a concert really far in advance and it was for like next April, for example, I could just go to April's tab like that, just open it, and it takes me straight to April, which is really, really good. So you haven't got to sit there flicking through for ages trying to find a particular month. You can just grab the tab that you want, just open it, and you're there, which is really good for saving time. So each month has the same kind of premise to it. So I'll just show you one month at random. I'm going to show you October. So you open the cover sheet and you turn over, and you've got this. So you've got October goals, to-dos, birthdays, anniversaries, and additional notes. So if you've got anything key that's happening in each month, you can just put it in there, and it's on the first page, and you can just keep a checklist. So you can make a to-do list if you've got like a bill due or an event or something you need to do. Like say, for example, for me, in October I have to renew my car tax. I can put that at the top of the list because that's specific to October. Things like that. So then that's that, and then you flip it over and you've got a month view. So you could put like the colour coded stickers in from the front on this to remind you of like certain things, like gold stars, that kind of thing. So you've got the month view there, so you can check like what day each date is, things like that, which I often have to check because I never know what number is what day because it changes every year, obviously. And then, so you've got the month view there, and then you have week by week. So you have a little space for every day. Obviously Saturday and Sunday are the smallest because that typically is like the quietest for most people. So you've got like a space for each day. So for me, this is going to be really good. So if I get set any homework at uni, I can just, each day that it gets set. So say if I got set something on October the 1st, for example, I could just put French, Spanish, whatever, and just put a little thing in there of what I've been given to do, and it just, I can just tick it off when I've done it. So that's one thing I will use it for. But another way is that on each day, on each like day specifically, I could put work or event tonight or concert tonight, things like that. So you can just put each thing in for each day, and then you've got it all in one place. So you can just open it on the particular day, on a Sunday night or a Monday morning, open up the week view and just scan across and just have a look and be like, right, Monday I've got this, Thursday I've got this, Friday I've got this, and it's all there and you can just see it in plain sight. And yeah, which I really like, and the spaces are quite big as well, so I can fit a lot in there. So if I get homework and things from uni or tasks and assignments to do, I've got space to write that in, but I've also got space to write in things outside of uni that I might have to do as well. So you get just 4 of them for each week, because it's like 4 weeks in a month. And then at the end of each month you have a notes section, so I probably could write in homework and assignments and that in there as well, at the back in the notes section. So you get a notes section in each month, you get 3 pages of them, and then you're on the next month. So each month looks the same as that, and that's basically my planner. I just found something else at the back I should show you. So then at the back you've got like holidays. So there's like things like when Chinese New Year is, Valentine's Day, Mardi Gras, St. Patrick's Day, Easter. And they're all in the back, so if you struggle remembering when things are, you have no excuse. So they're all in the back, just on there, with all the the occasions and the dates down the side. Anyway, I realised that was like the most longest clip ever, and if you don't like planners or you're not an organisational nerd like me, you probably would have hated that. So I do apologise if you're not a stationery nerd like me. So yeah, that's my planner. This does feel like an investment, and I am glad that I splashed out on it, because I mean, you probably could see how much I was grinning during that little talk through. I am obsessed with it and I cannot wait to use it, and I'm literally just going to spend next week getting myself sorted for uni, and I'm just going to sit and fill this with everything that I know of that is happening. Probably between now and Christmas, or now and like January, I'm just going to sit and fill it with everything I know is happening, so I can just get a head start, get my head sorted out, and I know where I'm at and what I'm doing. So I can definitely recommend a planner if you've never got one before. I can definitely recommend this one. I'll try and link it in the description box, but just a planner in general, if you can't afford this one or don't like this one in particular. A planner for me, it just keeps me sane, and I can just have everything in my life in one place, and that's not on a phone, so it can't be deleted, because I'm not going to lose this, because I just won't, because I'm going to look after it like it's a baby. But when it's written down, there's no way that like a technical glitch or iCloud failing or a fat finger pressing the wrong button and then you wipe your entire thing. When it's written down, that can't happen. As much as I love technology, sometimes the old ways are the best. And that's it. That concludes my Anthropologie haul. And yeah, I hope you found something that you liked in there. I literally love everything for different reasons. Yeah, I know that most of it was like kitchenware things, but Anthropologie just do the best like kitchenware in my opinion. It's just really pretty and feels really special. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you found something you liked. I'll try and link everything in the description box so you can go and have a look and a nosy for yourself. I sometimes just go on the website just to have a look, just like to kind of upset myself that I can't buy all of it. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. That would be so cool. Leave a comment in the description box telling me which thing I got is your favourite. And in terms of like school and that, if you're still a student, tell me below what year or grade you're going into. I will be into second year of university at this point, so yeah, come chat to me below and tell me like where you're at and what you're doing and stuff. I'd love to know. And then we can all like reminisce or like dream about the future together and everything. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.